I'm here in Randalstown, where this week the town would usually come together and celebrate the Randalstown Arches Festival. As this is the second year without the festival, which brings together local schools, farmers, businesses, musicians and the community in general, we've put together this programme dedicated to celebrating the festival and bringing you some wonderful live entertainment. Every musician featured lives up to 3 miles away from Randalstown, and I promise you will be blown away by the talent that's on your doorstep. So now it's over to you to sit back and relax as we bring you the flavour of Randalstown. We caught up with George Graham, chairperson of the Arches Association, and he's going to give us a bit of a background on the Arches, on the festival, and tell us all about the history of Randalstown Arches Festival and the future.
Well, going back 50 years or more, there was a festival of sorts. There was a fancy dress parade on a Saturday night during the summer. That had fallen away, and a friend of mine, Marshall Moore, said, we're going to have to start this festival or this fancy dress parade again. And he organised to get half a dozen old beds from the hospital that they were throwing out, and we did a bed push, and that started Arches Festival about 30 years ago. I think that the festival has done a lot to cement and build the community relations that we now enjoy in Randalstown, and I think that the loss of that is just incalculable. I think people are depressed because they're not socialising and they're not getting mixing, and festival brought people out. Whenever we put the lights on the viaduct, a local businessman came to me after, he says, George, he says, I can't believe seeing so many Protestants and Catholics standing shoulder to shoulder in the street, and there was over 3,000 of them. We do a review every 3 to 4 years, and quite honestly, this last couple of reviews have thrown very little new stuff up. And really the consultants have said is, keep doing what you're doing. And really that's what we plan to do. Keep on training and developing people and try and provide entertainment within the town, bringing the communities together and making it easy for people to meet and work together.
And now for our first act of the evening. This young man will be no stranger to the local people of Randalstown. He's carved out a career for himself in music since winning his school talent show at 15 years old. Firm in what he wanted to do, he set up his own record label to help in his quest to build a music career. In June 2017, he went all the way to New York to shoot the music video for his infectious single, Emily. This caught the attention of New York's Hall of Fame radio presenter Sean Hollywood Hamilton, who invited him onto iHeartRadio for a live interview that was broadcast to millions around America. He's since studied songwriting in Manchester and is now back living and entertaining in Northern Ireland and working with LA-based label Known Strangers. Not bad for just 22. Here with his song, Made for Loving, this is Tiernan Heffron.
Hi, my name's Tiernan Heffron, and this is my original song called Made for Loving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like an angel from the heavens, you make me feel holy. I was made for loving, my one and only. I still get nervous when I'm around you. I'm falling at your feet, it's clear to see. I was made for loving you. My head's in the clouds, but I'm enjoying the view. I was made for loving you. There's nothing I can do when I'm falling for you. When I'm falling for you. I'm crazy about you, baby. I can't get enough of your love. I'm lost in your eyes every time you pull me close and I hold you tight, babe. I was made for loving you. My head's in the clouds, but I'm enjoying the view. I was made for loving you. There's nothing I can do when I'm falling for you. When I'm falling for you. If only you could see through what it's like, what it's like. If only you could see what you really mean to me, to me, to me. I was made for loving you. My head's in the clouds, but I'm enjoying the view, I'm enjoying the view. It's made for loving you. There's nothing I can do when I'm falling for you. When I'm falling for you, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When I'm falling for you.
What a great song. Thanks so much, Tiernan. Our next act I'll never forget hearing this young girl sing. I was looking up and around for a grown woman, and my head started to slowly gravitate down and down and down to this sweet young girl. She was around 8 years old at the time with an amazingly powerful voice. I'm proud to say she's a student of the music rooms. She's achieved amazingly in her music exams, but much more than that, she sang at weddings and been the star of numerous events and shows, not least last year singing live for the Arches Festival. And we're delighted that she's singing for us today. Her song is a cracker too. This is Scarlett Miller with Ain't Nobody.
Capture effortlessly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, did not know it was love. Next thing I felt you holding me close. What was I gonna do? Let myself go. Now we're flying through the stars, but this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you, it's been so long. Knew just what I would do when I heard your song. You filled my heart with a kiss, you gave me freedom. Knew I could not resist, I needed someone. Now we're flying through the stars, but this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. I wait for nighttime to come to bring you to me. I can't believe I'm the one who was so lonely. Feel like no one can feel, I must be dreaming. I want this dream to be real, I need this feeling. Make my wish upon a star, but this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better, ain't nobody loves me better than you. At first you put your arms around me, then you put your charms around me. I can't resist this sweet surrender. Oh, my nights are warm and tender. We stare into each other's eyes, and what we see is no surprise. Got a feeling most with treasure, and love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy this way. Yeah. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody
In a world of REM, ELO, CCR and AC/DC, Randalstown has its own acronym ACT in MLC. You're all wondering what it stands for. A group of local people who were learning music at the music rooms came together to play at a few charity events, the Arches Festival, and then each year they embark on a tour of Portneuf, Donegal. What does MLC stand for? I'll leave you to work that out, but here they are with their version of Fisherman's Blues.
Crashing headlong into the heartland like a cannon in the rain, with the beating of the sleepers and the burning of the coal. Counting towns flashing by in a night that's full of soul, with light in my head, you in my arms. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, I know I will be loosened from the bonds that hold me fast, and the chains that hung around me, they will fall away at last. And on the final fateful day, I will take thee in my arms. I will ride in that train, I will be that fisherman with light in my head, you in my arms. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Light in my head, you in my arms. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Light in my head, you in my arms. Ooh.
Our next act has famous parents. They're famous for feeding the town of Randalstown for many years in Truffles Restaurant, and most recently in the Truffles Tea Rooms on the corner of New Street and Main Street. Not to be outdone though, Riona has been singing and playing music for a very long time. She's a regular performer at the Arches every year and is currently working toward her grade 7 exam. We're delighted that she's back this year to sing for us. This is Riona McCann with Feeling Good.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Yeah, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Ooh. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Yeah, yeah. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of a pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Our next act started writing songs in his mid-30s and since then has been somewhat of a roller coaster ride. His first EP picked up a lot of BBC airplay, his debut album was listed for an NI Music Prize, he won the prestigious Dawson's Songwriter competition in 2015 and was selected as part of 4 showcasing artists from Northern Ireland to tour Nashville in 2016. If that's not enough, he's written songs with Grammy Award-winning writers such as Gary Burr, Buddy Mondlock and Don Henry, and he only lives up the road. This is Simon Murphy.
I was buying binoculars, she was buying ammunition. A red hat with a slogan sat on her head to mark out her position. What's so great about that, I thought, as the toddler pulled her shirt and cried. Here it comes, she'll hit him now, but she picked him up and held him tight and kissed him till his tears run dry. You're not quite who I thought you were, and so the lines begin to blur. So who's the human being now? This person I don't understand. Might we have things to talk about if I met you out in no man's land? I'm proud of the work I do, 30 years in law enforcement. Right is right and rules are rules, same if you're a rich or poor man. But Javier's a family man, the best cook in our little town. But the Iceman showed up yesterday, read him his rights, took him away. Now they're shutting Javi's restaurant down. I see you marching with your sign. That dreamer, he was a friend of mine. So who's the human being now? This person I don't understand. Might we have things to talk about if I met you out in no man's? So who's the human being if I met you out in no man's land. No man's land, maybe in America.
Our next act, as they say, we've got Dermot and Alwyn. Dermot is a blow-in. Like myself, found himself drawn to Randalstown for the love of a woman, and in normal times can be found entertaining in the local pubs around the area. Alwyn was born and bred right here in Randalstown and has played all over the UK as a drummer in various original bands. The pair work together locally in the music rooms and have come together to give us a song. Here they are with Have You Ever Seen the Rain?
So long ago, there's a candle for the soul. 'Cause I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so to say, it'll rain someday. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yes, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? It's coming down someday. Yesterdays and days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know. Slow. I know it can't stop our wonder. Yes, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yes, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down so. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yes, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? She's coming down so rain.
I have to say, our next act holds a little bit of personal pride for me, as I was her first teacher in Randalstown Primary School a few years ago. It's fair to say she's moved on to much bigger and better things since then, and just this week at the time of recording has got accepted into her first choice school at Ballymena Academy. She had a sweet voice then, and it's even sweeter now. Her song choice for all of us, A Million Dreams from the hit musical The Greatest Showman. This is Eva Lily Beckett.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. we can live in a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Our next act are three members of a much bigger community that is called Rock Rehab, a project that is run by Antrim Borough Council. Rock Rehab brings together people who have previously played music, who have never played music collaboratively, and they sing and play a bunch of songs each week and have lots of fun in the process. There are lots of them, so we had to whittle it down to three. So performing tonight we have Danny, Mike and Seamus singing Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Mama, take this badge off of me. Oh, I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. put my guns in the ground. Oh, I can't shoot them anymore. Then long black clouds coming down. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door.
Every Thursday night in this iconic Irish pub called O'Kane's, musicians from up and down the country gather for what is known as a traditional music session. I've been to several of them myself and it's always a brilliant night. We've asked 4 of the local participants to come and play a few tunes for our show tonight. When they reopen, come down and support them and enjoy a great night here. This is them with their first of 2 pieces, 2 reels, Jenny picking cockles and the Doon reel. Thank you to the guys in the session for those two tapping tunes. I hope you all enjoyed them. It's now time for our final act of the evening, and you'll recognise this girl because she was playing fiddle with the guys in the session just now. But she's also a very talented singer, and she's going to bring us a song right now in Irish. It's our final song of the evening. Thank you so much. This is Susan Mackay with Bridge Odni Walya.
Bridge Odni Walya stood down mo Creek Racha skirt to Warnya and wash 3 yard larm Creek Tana Keta faring ra le dead and Cuan Dog to Barbary Heart, Erhuran Yell Mass Neil Ni Erbi Salya, Nanyala Castionatalia, Na Blabwa, Nanernia, Bisic Voise.
Well, that's it from us, folks. I'd like to thank our acts, I'd like to thank the sponsors, I'd like to thank the Arches Association, and hopefully next year we'll see you back live, having a real festival, surrounded by real people. We look forward to it. Take care. Until then, goodbye.